Hello, and welcome to episode number 24 of Dark Sluice 2, Scholars of the Gutter. I'm your host, Niko, they, them, and I am joined as always by Mo, he, him.
Hey everybody, how's it going? You can't answer that because you're just in chat, so.
Well, they can answer it, it's just that we can't hear them now because of time paradoxes.
Exactly.
We also have Sparkletone, they, them.
If we had some of the spice, we could see into the future, and then we would know how the chat is doing.
The chat's all doing amazing. Think about that.
I hope so.
And we finally have Dr. Pepper, a.k.a. Peregrine, they, them.
Friends, family, I have a very special announcement to make tonight. I'm happy to report that there are bugs in my garden, and I have witnessed them eating aphids in real time.
Congratulations.
Do we have an appropriate emote that I can't do? Pumped up seems right. That works too.
Yes! Ah, perfect. I can't. Thank you so much for sharing my joy in this moment.
Peregrine grabbed their wizard staff out of their closet.
No, that's right. I
should have done the no way.
Yeah.
All right. So I think you all probably heard the rules for the series at least once. If you haven't, you can go watch one of the other episodes. So last week we got through to the part where we saw hollowed out King Vendrick, and got his ring, and then we were able to go to what was it called?
Aldius?
No, wait, that was 2 weeks episode. That was
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, okay, I'm way behind. We got to Aldius Keep. We got through that Aldius School, whatever it's called. My brain just decided to shut off.
Aldia.cool, available for however many dollars.
Oh, and we got to the area with all the dragons flying around. That was kind of like the last thing we did. Last week,
so we messed with Navlan, and he told us that he wanted us to kill Kale, who is our map buddy. We can't mess with him some more until quite a lot later, unfortunately, unless we want to do a murder, which we absolutely should not. That would be bad.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't really love Kale, but I'm not gonna kill Kale.
Yeah.
You know, some people just want to have some Kale.
We did we did one of the dark chasms.
I made this joke last week for the record.
We're bringing it back. We're making a reference. It's cool.
We did one of the dark chasms. We did the one in Drang Lake, so we have 2 of those left. And then we finished up the keep and went to the Dragonary.
That's right. We went to the dark zone and then watched a man make tea.
The darkest zone. Was that part?
Yep.
ASMR, 20 hours, man makes tea.
I can go for some tea right now.
I have a pot of it actually tonight for like the first time since we've been recording these episodes. So there you go. It is an oolong tea. And I probably brewed it wrong.
All right, so last time we took this ladder up and then ziplined over the whole place, and I feel like there were maybe some interesting things here to see. So I think we should take the slow route through, see what's going on.
The long
take the
way
scenic
around.
route.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't say that. I'm not gonna take the long way around.
Oh, did you see? Speaking of the long way around, did you see Austin's tweet today
that
about
incredible animatic? Yeah, it's so freaking good.
What an amazing!
I had like
thing.
2 minutes worth of chills for the just like my whole body was like, yes, give me this. Just like when you see something so good.
The animatic is really incredible. He also posted the students that are doing that also made a couple of mock-ups of like what the show would look like in Netflix's like catalog interface, and they had little thumbnail previews for some of the episodes, and seeing like seeing like a preview for the first one, and seeing the I would like to buy a robot, or I would like a bribe, or whatever it's called.
I would like a bribe, yeah.
And getting Austin's like I would like a bribe voice stuck in my head for a bit was a good part of my afternoon.
Oh, that really takes me back. That was one of the first episodes of that show I listened to, because I think that was pretty early on in Counterweight, and I skipped straight to that. I did not listen to Autumn and Hyron first, so.
I am still one of the only people I know who's just like, I super prefer Hyron to Counterweight. Counterweight is great, but I have learned through that like disparity that I am just like incredibly not the sort of person that gets into like Gundam and sci-fi future tech type settings.
That's fair.
But, you know, is it though? I feel there's a part of me that just feels so at odds with so many people in my circles because of that. But, you know, maybe it's because I work in science. You know what? I actually haven't thought about this, but I guess one of the things that I do is work with scientists on the reg, and that might have something to do with that. Like, is there anything that, like, any of you have gotten into where, like, it's so close to something you would do for work that it stops being as escapist as it could be otherwise, and, like, that has gotten in the way of things?
Let me tell you about the first 6 years out of college and me wanting to be a writer.
Oh, no!
Like, it's something that I think about a lot, actually, is, like, I want to be, like, I graduated college in 2008, and I wanted to be, like, a sports writer. I love basketball, I love soccer, and, like, really went through, like, the Bleacher Report's, like, meat grinder of an editorial intern thing, and, like, you know, to the point where they were like, you didn't edit 60 articles today, why was your quota low? And it's like, because that's, like, actually impossible, and you're not paying me. And, like, looking back on it, I'm extremely happy I didn't become a prominent internet voice person, because it seems like the worst thing to be. But even
real
then,
quick.
but even just like writing for fun or for like escape or whatever is very difficult now, because it brings up like a lot of
Uh-oh, I woke up the dragon.
Oh no, you missed.
The one time you didn't clip its wings.
You unleashed the dragon.
I see that those little lizards were placed very carefully to cause this to happen.
Well, don't worry. It's just the boss you beat at the end of all the escape is a regular enemy.
Yeah, the good news is it
and
can't
also
fly.
with bomb guys just like randomly running around and exploding.
Well,
I
you
love this
were
zone
like
so
looking
much.
at him for a minute. You could have taken care of him first, but
I could have. I did
here
not
we are.
expect this to happen. Luckily, they keep blowing up during my iframes.
Yep.
Yeah. This whole area is great. I
This
also
is
just
probably
realized
my second favorite zone.
this dragon, in fact, cannot fly because you clipped its wings.
I posted something in the chat. That if you're not comfortable watching it, that's totally fine. But it was a lot. I recommend watching it if it's something you feel.
Does it all relate to
okay with?
your story, or is it just
No.
Oh my god. Oh no, don't.
Has nothing to do with my story.
This is that would hurt.
It would
I
be
think.
terrible.
That would be. It's like, it reminds me of, you know, kids with that cinnamon challenge, and just like sitting there and thinking and realizing that, like, I don't know that many people who can handle spicy food. What on earth would possess people to think they can handle, like, the inhalatory route of that same phenomenon?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, this is
wow.
someone just taking a lot of turmeric into their ventilation areas in a very aggressive manner.
Fun thing about turmeric, actually, is if you've ever worked with it fresh, it will stain like nothing
Oh
else.
yeah, it's actually one of the reasons I love turmeric, fresh turmeric, especially like turmeric tea and stuff like that, with like a little lemon juice and a little cinnamon. But it's like, yeah, your whole body is orange.
It's like, this is just who you are. You are.
Yeah, this is where we live here now.
It's like that. Oh god. Yeah, it's like the color red in Bloodborne is what it is, right? Like, that's what turmeric. Turmeric is like defeating a Bloodborne enemy, but with orange.
To go back to the other question, I tend to shy away from doing stuff that is real programming outside of like work context because I get that urge fulfilled, and then because it's the tech industry, then some. A lot of days. Weirdly, Zachtronics games sort of engage like a lot of the thinking without feeling like doing the actual
at least
thing.
Zachtronics games manage to make it a fun puzzle to solve, and like it doesn't feel like work, because I also am a software engineer by day, and I feel
you
like
gotta make an omelet.
I feel like I should not break these eggs. That feels
you want an omelet though? Your Neopets are all starving. They've been starving for years, Niko. The only salvation is omelets.
The Emerald
what you
Herald
gonna
was
do?
like, you like being a child of the dragons or whatever, and I'm helping you. So like it feels weird to like just murder all of her.
What
like,
if there's
siblings.
an Emerald Herald in one of those eggs?
I don't
Well,
think
like,
that's
then-
how that
then-
works.
Yeah. Also, then they would hatch when they're ready. You know. What do you think,
Dragon.
Mo?
Oh. Well,
Uh-oh.
there
That
go our
didn't
A. We've broken our A. Oh wait.
Oh. Oh.
Eggs. Eggs.
Sparkle.
Eggs.
Oh,
Do you
I'm
wanna-
good.
do you wanna
Like,
weigh in
Yeah,
this?
I'm good. I don't.
Yeah. What should I be smashing the eggs? I didn't see anything that indicates that I
that seems
should.
pretty rude. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I feel like that would just call the dragons down, and then I'd have to fight them.
So the thing I really don't like about hard-boiled eggs is the crispy shell.
And we're back. And we're back.
Okay.
We thought we lost you for a moment there, but
No, I had to go fiddle with my enchiladas.
Oh, you had okay. You had to add some
okay,
eggs to your
yep,
enchiladas,
that's-
right?
Yeah.
I just had to had to check on how the cheese was crisping on top.
How the cheese shell was encapsulating the eggy innards of your enchilada.
Have you eaten?
I would eat
An
an egg
enchilada?
enchilada. Oh.
I would eat an egg enchilada, but that's just like a breakfast enchilada.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I wouldn't
Oliver,
put an egg on
there
top
you
of
go.
an enchilada. That's the difference. It would have to be in the matrix of
I thought
the
these were the ones that
enchilada.
blew themselves up when they did the big thing. I guess not.
What do you
No,
think
they're
it
not.
smells
They're
like?
They're gluten free.
Oh.
Oh,
That
hell yeah!
was a bad one. Sorry.
Gotta get me a GF.
Okay, well,
Gluten free.
passing the
Got
the bad pun belt over to you.
as it should be. As
Fair.
it should be. I feel like the fear of heights thing doesn't quite apply in a video game in which
Yeah.
you come back to life every
I've only ever felt that when I like tried VR once, and I was like flying and looked down in VR, and then I got the willies.
I've definitely gotten the woozy stomach feeling from falling from high places in these games. But just stuff like these bridges, even if this game doesn't have like invisible walls to help keep the player on the terrain, it doesn't sort of hit the same way.
Oh, that's the one. Oh. See ya.
Just because there's not.
Oh, it has loot.
It's too unrealistic a place, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't feel like I'm up high in a grounded reality. I feel like I'm in a video game level where there's just pits, like Mario or Mega Man or whatever. Like, it doesn't make me...
Everybody's here.
It doesn't make me any more anything than, like... If Mario looks down one of those death pits, does he just see, like, an infinite blackness that he could just fall into? So that's not how this game works.
The only time I get that kind of borderline vertigo feeling is when it's I'm trying to think of the last game that really did, like, when it's like, I think it being first person helps a lot. Like, I'm thinking of like
Mirror's Edge.
Mirror's Edge, definitely.
Someone's enchiladas sound like they're done.
But also, no, that it just came back to temperature. But also, like, even in like a game like, I don't know, it's tough. I'm trying to think of like I have like a moment in my head, but not the like game that it happened from. But when you're in a space where there isn't verticality, and all of a sudden there's a lot of verticality, like you get to a window and it's like, oh, this is a 40th story building type of thing, not like I'm running along this cliff, because there's an element of like carefulness that kind of prevents it, versus like the game leading you down a path to like create a very specific moment of like, don't look down.
Yeah, I know I definitely feel it the most from games like Assassin's Creed and whatnot, which like intentionally, that destroyed all of my armor. Or maybe it was the guys who blow up on you that was destroying
yeah, if you were looking at the color of
they're
their
corrosive,
blow
aren't
up,
yeah, the brown.
do we have a repair powder?
We have some, yeah. Let's take a look. Oh geez. Oh, and that thing also hurts.
If we get,
I don't know where
if
they're
we get in the
shooting from.
cave, we should be.
Oh, there's.
I thought I was safe, but like.
No, you were kind of standing
somehow.
out on the ledge.
Just thought of
yeah.
good question that might not be cursed until
All of
says aphids.
all of my sorry, give me 1 second, Mo. All of my armor is extremely low. This ring is extremely low. These are kind of low. So I'd have to use 8 repair powder to get everything back up to. Maybe I skipped these other couple rings for a little bit.
The powder should
Can't you
fix
just-
everything.
Yeah, doesn't it
it's
try to fix the whole thing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
you dust yourself in it, you know?
Yeah, you pour it
kind
on
of
the ground
sprinkle
and
it
then you
over
make
like
a snow
Parmesan
angel.
cheese.
Like so
down-
many green lacewing eggs on
There you
a
go.
wonderful pepper
There it is.
plant.
All of the
Okay.
3 things that we just said combined.
Delicious.
Love a green
Okay.
lacewing Parmigiana.
Yeah. So you had a question. You
I had a
were
question,
gonna
yeah.
ask.
If you could go to like you know how there are like, I'm trying to think of, like the Vermont Blackberry Festival in late October or whatever, where everybody makes their best blackberry thing, or like a chili cook-off, like
I thought that was
they're not the same thing. An event that like focuses around like a specific ingredient or dish, where you were just cruising around and like trying all the variants, or like what people were doing with that specific thing. Not like Meatopia, where it's just like everybody cooking their favorite like meat dishes in like a food festival, but like it's like a more focused one. What would your like dish or ingredient be that you would just be like, I want to see all the versions of this?
Aphids.
See? I knew it.
I just
Now,
want to.
The question for the viewers: are you playing along with the bit, or is this your legitimate answer?
No, this would not be my legitimate. The legitimate answer would just be peppers, right? Like that's the.
Yeah, probably for you. Hot sauce,
Right,
maybe.
like except like all for those who have forgotten because it was probably like 12 episodes that I talked about this ago. I have like 30 discrete varieties of pepper in my garden at the moment.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's really cool.
Yeah, that's why no one got my joke. But I went with Dr. Pepper when I introduced you.
because it's like that's right. That's a
my gosh.
that's a brand.
That is so good.
It's a brand.
Peregrine could buy
I'm
Dr.
also
Pepper
a doctor.
below.
I get it.
I understood.
You versus the one they told you not to worry about, but it's just you with those names.
Oh, we've got that person. Okay, so now we've looped back around to here.
What is shooting lightning at you?
That thing that's up on the cliff that I can't get to. I don't really want to fight that dragon when that other thing. It's up kind of above there. You see him?
Oh, look at that weirdo.
Yeah, you can get up there.
I figured there's another way around.
It's
or maybe I could just like
the,
shoot it with spells, but
the path that led into that first dragon area that we're walking away from now, you can kind of go along the side to the right when you're on your way in. But the only thing, there's like one item and that dude, and it's not really worth.
Yeah.
There's
and I don't know if it's necessary to like kill every single one of these dragons. I assume that like breaking
Well, what
eggs
does the
causes more
message say?
dragons to land. What does the message say? Bring the evil eye +1. Chance.
Yeah.
The rapper?
Yeah, it's just sleeping in Aldia's backyard.
Ah, Chance the Napper.
Mm-hmm.
So I would trend towards like berries. Like I love raspberries.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You just.
Oh, I'm still alive! Fuck!
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Drink some raspberry juice and stay alive.
Oh, God, I can't
nice.
believe I lived. I
It
thought
would
I
be
was
very funny
dead.
if that dragon shadow that we just saw just like came down and like plucked you.
Just-
like
yeah,
you
just
couldn't
ate
believe
you.
it.
Okay, so this is a zip line back down towards the start of the area.
That is the start of the area.
Okay, and
God,
then
I
there's that
forgot this
glowy
game
that I
had
couldn't get.
zip lines.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that goes
game
to the
fucking
end of the
owns.
area.
Yeah, that is
Which I
the
have already
bridge
been
to the shrine, which is the next zone. I would
Let
take
me
the
look
zip
this
line.
way first, but
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
poke
let me
around
just see if
here
there's
and then
anything there.
take the zip line back.
I could always easily get back here by just coming from the other bonfire. So
Yeah, we can warp there now. There is a reason we can warp there now. That I will.
Yeah, we did not do
the-
any looking around there.
the-
So
I will.
assume that.
Oh, we have to go through that.
Oh, we will.
This is this is not an optional thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's also a little floating
Bridge and a little
island
cave.
there. There's a
to
glowy on
get to
it.
get that one, you have to take our first time through here. You can drop down onto there from one of the zip lines. It is tricky and not worth it.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say I remember doing this, and I remember the item being some bullshit for how hard it was.
One
to
life
actually
gem.
plant. Not, I don't even think it was as useful as a life gem. I think it was something worse than that.
Oh. Okay. Oh, and this just goes right to that zip line.
Yes.
This is the one that goes all the way across. Okay, so, but we can come over here, and I think is it there?
Oh, that looks promising.
There was a drop. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Twinkling Titanite. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Twinkling's what we wanted. I would just use a feather.
Yeah.
Oh, this area actually, it's actually interesting because it almost feels like it's supposed to tutorialize the feather.
Yeah,
because
like
there's
use
just
the feather
another-
to get
The
back
what?
a lot.
The feather.
What's that?
The,
The
you know,
feather
the,
the
thing.
Emerald Herald gives you that is an infinite homeward.
Well, everyone draws dragons as scaled.
I don't think I used a homeward bone item until they were called gold hunter's marks or whatever. I probably didn't use a single homeward bone
That's
in my
that seems unlikely.
in my Dark Souls playthrough.
That seems unlikely. To me.
No wonder you had to grind, because you must have just been losing your souls all the time.
Well, it was less than yes, I probably was, but also like it was less of a like not knowing about it, more of just like I'm gonna push on. Like if I can't hold on to these souls, then I don't deserve them.
The item you get for dropping off the zipline is a soul of a great hero. That is one of the ones that is 20k souls, which is which is
I
not,
mean,
okay, I take it back.
Which
That's
is not
not
nothing,
worth it.
but come on.
What are we at right now? It's gonna take another. I'd have to burn a 20k just to level once, and not like waste souls to try and get that.
Yeah, but
thing.
that's like a free level.
It is basically a free level. All right. Maybe I'll do that, and I'll give it a couple tries. But I'm not so concerned.
I don't think we should bother.
This is like how much does a bill on the ground have to be for it to be something you would consider picking up? You know, like
what is it if it's covered in stuff and?
Yeah. How?
If you are going on a zip line and you see a $50 bill kind of stuck halfway under a
would
rock
you jump off?
on a very precarious.
If you have a container filled with pepper flakes and there's money inside and you have to eat all of the pepper flakes to get to the money, like what does the money have to be?
So I think that
How
other
big
than
is the
breaking
container?
eggs and seeing what happens, which I assume is Dragon's Land, and then you fight them.
13 ounces.
And
There is
back
a,
to try and
a
get
part of this zone that we haven't done yet. We did the one chunk, but there's kind of like another side,
There's another
like
path?
off to the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
right,
buys a
which-
13-ounce thing of red pepper flakes?
Me, because that's what I referenced
No,
when
but
I
they
made
go-
that number.
But they go. Oh, this is 16 ounces, but 16 ounces is so 13 ounces. Like just take a little bit off. Like, what the fuck?
368 grams, baby.
How much was it?
Yeah,
I'm looking at
this
this
way,
thing,
Niko,
and
we
it's
didn't
like,
go
oh,
this
this
way.
is Carolina Reaper pepper nerdiness. McCormick crushed pepper. What does this look like? 13 ounces.
McCormick. Yeah, 13
This
ounces.
is
McCormick.
big boy season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
No, this
so
is-
supply store.
this is
the
the way that I
classic.
went.
Oh.
This
the
is where the
classic-
guy was over here and blows up.
Sorry, the classic
There was a-
2.62 ounce. Oh,
There
sorry.
was the
I'll shut up for a second.
the one with the petrified thing guy that
Yeah,
petrified
then
branch.
there is still
Oh,
something
right.
we missed because if you remember, before we took the zip line back to where we did the drop to get the twinkling, there was like a bridge kind of heading another way other than forward.
Okay, I'll look back here.
Yeah, like
Let's see.
maybe I have the geography here turned around, but there is a bit of the zone I do not recall having seen us walk through yet. Maybe that is just
I'm
my
assuming that
shitty
going
brain.
back for the couple of lizards that I missed is
we're
probably not
not.
worth it.
We
I'll be
are
right back.
super fine on upgrade materials,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, yeah, I don't like. Other than starting to upgrade armor, I don't feel like I'm in dire need of upgrade materials because I've been pretty set on these two weapons for a while.
Yeah, and most of what we've been getting has been like infusion materials, but I can just make a note that we have crystal lizards here still if we need them, and then we can come back. Like I don't think
Yeah.
we need to carefully hunt through them all.
But what if this
Okay.
is the one time where a crystal lizard drops the super ultra special staff?
The enchiladas are done, so there'll be no more beeping, and they look incredible and amazing. And
Oh, that's
the
good.
baby havers are gonna enjoy them.
Wow, that's I love
So, yeah,
when my baby havers eat my enchiladas.
I think I'm just gonna try and poke around the zone a little bit more. So you were saying something about pepper flakes.
Yes, Peregrine asked how much money would you have to pay someone to eat various sized cans of pepper flakes. And I'm looking at the Amazon McCormick brand, which is the most common brand, crushed red
Brand
pepper.
I have.
2.62 ounces, which is the classic, like, kind of the size of your hand size shaker that you have in your, that probably 3 of the people on this call have in their cupboards. To eat this size pepper thing, God.
Guess we did do all of this side of the zone. It like the area itself is not very large. Sorry to interrupt.
I can't decide on 3,000 or 5,000.
What? Yo, I'd do that. I'd do that for like 50.
You do it for free. You literally do it for free.
Well, no, I'm looking at the 13. I have the 13-ounce one.
Oh,
and
the 13 ounces.
like,
We're pushing like 75 grand for the 13 ounces.
I bought this in
Do I need to go that
October,
way?
and
We definitely
I have
went
had
over there.
maybe
That
an
leads
ounce.
up to where one of the napping dragons
even.
was, and the guy was shooting lightning. At
The lightning. Okay.
Like the 13 ounce, like eating that whole thing in like what kind of time frame are we
I think we're
talking?
good.
Like a day?
Yeah, we came around that way.
Like a
killed the
couple
dragon
hours?
there,
Like do I have to chug
came
this thing, or can I
across,
take my
and
quote
then
unquote
went
time?
around and up.
Oh,
and down.
it
Okay,
has to-
I
it
think
has to
I
be
think
a
we did it
day.
all.
It's so much. It's just so much. Like,
Okay, so a day?
yeah, like you have a day to like eat the quantity of pizza
Oh, it's this thing.
required.
Okay, so
Sorry.
you can put it on. You
Look
can put it
away
on
if you get
stuff.
motion sick. I shouldn't
you
have.
can
I
put it
should
on
have
stuff.
just warped.
You can put it on stuff, and you can drink.
But like, keep in mind, like 13 ounces of this, like that. If you put this 13-ounce container on a single pizza, that pizza will
Sit
be
at the
more
fire?
pepper than pizza.
Okay.
No, I know. I
Yep.
have a pound of oregano in my cupboard, and it is like the size of a bed pillow.
We are
Um,
over the sickness-inducing bridge. If you looked away.
So that sickness-inducing bridge was in the like reveal trailer for Dark Souls 2, and in the reveal trailer, a dragon comes along and smashes the shit out of the bridge while you were standing.
That's
on
what
it.
I thought was going to happen. I'm
There
shocked
is-
that you just
there
get
is
across
a,
cleanly.
There is a timer before that will happen, and the more eggs you smash while doing the early part of the zone, the more the shorter the timer.
Oh, that's clever. There's a little bit of a Dishonored chaos meter kind of situation here.
Yeah, I guess kinda.
A little bit of a, you call you Corvo.
I really love the area is just kind of some rocky areas and a couple dragon fights and upgrade materials if you don't have a ton of them already. I legitimately love the shrine. Like this
It's just,
chunk.
it's so weird that they just include the zip line. Oh, Jesus, throwing crap at me. That they just give you that like zip line that takes you straight across the zone. You don't even need to do it at all.
Well, if you have played the game before, and also the zip lines are to get you the bonfire, so that you know, if you start getting messed with by the dragons breaking the bridge, that they're less of a big deal. I forgot that these big boys shot lightning.
So I have a
Yeah.
scientific
I didn't
answer to your
do
question.
these other ones just not
about
do anything?
paid for the
Read
13
messages.
ounce.
Random.
And a strategy. I'm basically gonna chug peppers, and then give myself like 2 hours to recover, and then do it again for 24 hours. And the fee that I would need is $3,000 for every ounce of peppers,
For every
Which would-
oh my god.
which would account to $40,000.
I would do like in a day.
I mean, this amount of peppers could cause like permanent gastroenterological. Can't
No,
say that word. Damage.
permanent. I don't think that's
Could.
true.
Could.
I do not. Listen, because the amount of like spicy in this 13-ounce container is like less than a single ghost pepper would be.
Eating a ghost pepper can cause you permanent, like raw, can cause you permanent
Can it?
damage. Yes. How
that-
do you think people get ulcers? They do stupid
That's
shit.
no ulcers. It's a bacterial infection.
But it also comes from like a reduction of the stomach lining from spicy stuff.
Hey, Niko, let's do
Really?
that
Oh,
Pharaoh's
yes.
contraption.
There are.
Okay.
I'll do actual research in this, but like
I'm
later.
actually curious
because
about
I want
this,
to.
yeah.
I want to chat with you about this because it's interesting. But like, spicy food can have like I forget whether it's that or whether it's like degrades the. Maybe we should talk about this off stream
This
because
is.
we're gonna.
it's-
I'm
I mean,
gonna
I will say
I-
this.
I definitely get really bad heartburn from eating too much spicy food, which I didn't
Yeah.
used to when I was younger, and so that
Well-
like it feels like I'm kind of I've needed to cut back on it basically.
For sure. And what I was gonna say that I'm gonna say it in the most clinical way, so it's like not
Tights of
terrible. But if
judgment.
you have food stuff, just mute this for the next 10 seconds. It degrades the esophageal lining of your situation, and like those problems perpetuate the more like spiciness you eat. Is my understanding.
This is curious to me because one thing I do know capsaicin is known as an expectorant, which is actually the same thing that ammonium chloride, which you have now tried in your
I have
salty
to eat that on
licorice.
stream. I'll go get them. I'll be back.
I thought you didn't finish the
I
bag.
didn't finish
that's right.
them. Yes, I couldn't because even in my state that night, I was like, "This is a bad idea, bad idea, city."
And I'll tell you all the things that will happen to you if you eat too much black licorice.
Let's not,
probably. Yeah.
honestly. Like,
It's
I'm
not.
about to
It's
eat
actually not gross. It's
But
just,
I'm about to eat them. I don't want to.
It's a PSA. It's a PSA. Well, you're
This
fine. It's,
mask is for the goddess of sin.
Yeah.
oh, Velka.
Oh.
I like how, I knew who that was. This is one of the only times I've been like prepped on my lore. Like, oh, Goddess of Sin. I know Velka.
I
What's
forgot
good?
that we had
Hey,
already
what's
gotten
good,
this
Tito?
set
Oh, this
somewhere
is
else.
the armor of the person who like is like, I can forgive you of your sins. or whatever.
Chosen undead.
Yeah.
Mo is dropping his mic. What was that?
Forgive the sinner.
Anyway,
I love
I knew
Velka.
it was a full set of stuff in there, but I couldn't remember if we had
Alrighty.
the set. Yeah.
So I've got the salsa haringi.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
real quick.
My German pronunciation is
before
terrible, and
we
I'm
deal
still
with
upset.
the word crime
fish
that Mo
jerky.
just committed, Niko, if you will remember when we got to the zone, the herald told us that the dragon welcomes you. That is maybe why that guy in extremely dragony armor is staring at us, but
is acting
not
cool?
not trying
Yeah.
to start shit.
Not trying to start shit.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hi.
my dad is the type of Jewish that wouldn't refuse to buy any German car for like 35 to 40 years because of reasons. So the fact that I can't pronounce how German candy is pronounced should be no surprise to.
Oh, I mean,
to anyone.
listen, I'm not gonna. Like I said, I'm not gonna throw stones. Even when I should know how to pronounce German, I'm terrible at it because my language brain is wired to default to like French vowels
Okay,
and like
so
and that sort of thing. So like, I just do not have the intuition
Oh.
for.
how do you say I'm gonna eat the chemical trout in French?
Oh, jeez.
Chemtrouts?
Too late. It's in.
Je vais manger
Uh-oh.
la fiche de. It's been a long time. What is fish?
Poisson.
No, it's not fiche. Poisson. Thank you. I was like, it starts with a P.
It's like one of the few French words I know.
Wait, isn't poisson chicken?
Le poisson.
No, it's
du
100%
chimie.
not.
Poule is chicken. Poule. Yeah, je vais manger les poissons de chimie. De la chimie. De la chimie.
Okay, so thoughts. This is hard to eat with braces.
Yeah, oh, no, you shouldn't be eating those phrases. I had no idea.
Second,
Oh, I've done a terrible thing.
Second.
I'm gonna
no,
get
they're not.
arrested for two
I'm eating them
crimes.
carefully.
I have to do push-ups, so keep going.
Second, hold on, I need to reload. Second, I actually like them more than regular licorice. Like, I hate black licorice. I love, like, the, like, Australian, like, fruit flavored licorice or whatever it is. This, like, soft licorice that's, like, mango
Yeah, the
flavor.
red.
Yeah, but they do, like, different flavors. They rock. I love that
Red
stuff.
and yellow, you're a dead fellow. That licorice.
I have never heard that.
Red on black, you're
I
okay,
think
Jack.
I think it's more just
snake
mysteriously
jerky.
yellow white crystals on fish. You might be fucked. It's
Why
the
is it
rhyme I
kinda
know.
black over here?
I mean, because to me, I always understood it as a red and black are the only acceptable colors of licorice. Any other color is
That's so-
heretical.
You know, you gotta open your licorice mind. So I'm super curious what you said these were like the northern style, where it's like the ammonia is a sugary ammonia on the outside of the fish, versus like it being blended, which was the southern.
Well, no. So I don't know if there's a regional style for that. I just know that so I think for that licorice that you have, it is both blended in and dusted.
Oh, okay.
I've had of a variety of that actually doesn't have the anise flavor of black licorice. It was just like a honey candy, and it was just warhead style, like super strong ammonia.
But was it hard
like
candy or like kind of the same
sometimes
gelatin?
Hard. So no, there's a range.
I bet I would fucking love that. Honestly,
really,
like a gummy honey candy with this thing on it that didn't.
Yeah, you
taste
can get
like,
that.
That didn't taste like. Whenever I pronounce the name of that thing, I pronounce it like the other thing. So I'm just gonna not.
You could just say. You could just say anise.
No, I can't. I could just
hey,
say.
Niko, let's try the other stairs.
Mario, but I.
Okay.
You know,
I got souls up there, so I want to get them.
Oh yeah, grab those. But let's try the other.
It's one of those things.
And.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, yeah, that's. How do you? So okay, here's gonna be like my new project. How do we get Mo? As I default to like French vowels for things, Mo clearly defaults to a not French vowel, and like
default to like Long Island, New York vowels for things.
You have a very musical theater kind of A.
Oh, like
as I would
Sluice.
You have a very nasal vowel pronunciation set.
I'm just picturing musical theater done by Long Island natives, and it's making me laugh inside.
Well, you think of like the really like. Like that kind of like. God, this is just such a.
That doesn't seem like musical
theater to me. Any of y'all like sing in choirs or something before? Like this is just a concept that like.
I did musical theater in college.
Did you ever have like training or like discussions about like different vowel, like how to sing an A,
like proper diction?
Well, there's so like diction, but also like if you're trying to blend with someone in like a large group setting, and like someone's singing a Long Island A and someone's singing a French A, like it's bad. It's like a really bad sound, like the sound that children's choirs make, right? Like that's sort of like everything's just not quite together.
Is this the same?
We're good. Yeah, this is the other stairs.
Okay.
The items are why I wanted us to go the other way, just to do that loop once, and then you don't have to do it again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, this is like I've had projects while definitely like drinking at bars, because when else would I ever subject my friends to this? Where like someone will be like, "Oh, I can't make this sound with my mouth," and I'll be like, "Okay, let's science this out. Let's like sit down, and I'll try to explain the mechanics of it, and we'll do it." And I like successfully got someone a lot closer to rolling an R than they had ever been before that point. And I feel like I could do this for you, Mo. I could get you to say anise and not embarrass yourself.
I guess I'll just get this now.
Yeah, I was gonna say the door over there is progress, so let's do this first.
Yeah.
I just got a link for y'all, if you'd be so kind. To watch, let me give you the video, sorry. Can I link it, actually? Oh, you gotta click the,
I definitely can't
I'm
watch
not gonna click this, I'm just gonna read what's in the URL. It is a Deadspin link. It says, Jilted Islanders fans have harsh words for John Tavares.
Tavares, yeah.
Tavares. No, I don't know. That's probably
this big boy with a hammer. Somebody's been playing Dead Cells.
Oh,
yeah.
Tavar.
But okay, so Peregrine, if no one else is gonna watch it, please watch this video.
I'm trying to. Yeah, here we go.
It's incredible. It is so good.
Oh.
I'm so happy I could share this with one of you. That you will understand the people that I grew up with by watching this video, basically.
I love that he tries to parry you, or like shield bash.
Ooh, too slow.
Like, he's got this amazing hammer combo, but he'll hit you
But
with
he
this,
just
like,
mostly uses a shield.
this, like, 8-foot tall door that he pulled off its hinges.
Oh, come on. It's not as much wind up for the shield bash. Oh, got him. I'll take it.
I was gonna say, if you were worried about ammo and that's why you weren't just shooting him from the hallway, we have, like, items that'll restore spell usage.
I know. I've thought about using them if I ever ran out.
Like, if
but
we're really in a jam.
I also still have 8 flasks, so it's not like a big deal.
I really love the turnaround animation because they're wired up to, like, keep track of your position. The Dragon Knights, like a normal enemy is.
Uh-oh. Well, let me get this first. Dragon Fang Villard.
Yep. Got a cool
Third
ring.
dragon ring.
I forget
Okay.
from which
You gonna come
direction
down?
this dude comes. In here is maybe not a great place to fight.
Well, I'm worried about, like, being close to this guy and having him, like, get aggroed on me somehow.
Yeah, but until we know which direction the person is coming from, this seems a little safer. I don't remember
risky.
this. I don't remember this NPC invasion being that tough, though.
See if we can even find him. That might be the hard. He's just playing hide and seek. I might have to go
Yeah,
up.
maybe they start at the top of these stairs and then come down.
Oh my god!
Are the Jilted Islanders fans doing
This, whoever
there
this
he is.
girl is, I like.
You should
want
watch
to,
this video. You should watch this video, Alex. This video is the video of the night. I promise.
I'll
I want to get drinks with this girl.
I will save it
that's
for
the
later,
Feel,
for
that's the
sure.
strong feeling I get from this video.
The guy who's
Like-
like, you can count your money in Toronto, is like,
This is just like the.
guess
I
what?
understand
We're
Mo's bits
fine.
now. I understand Mo's bits. Like, I feel like I've made progress in understanding why Mo cannot say the word anise. You know, like it's just.
Oh
It's
my
it's
God,
a principle
the fucking,
thing.
The fucking socks. Ugh.
The socks, God, those socks. And just like the fashion reveal of the socks too. It
I
was
know.
Just such a like.
Her lipstick.
Oh yeah. No, it's a look. It's a.
And like
whole-
all the
Oh, that was
dudes
a good
wearing
move.
the jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
All
Nice,
the dudes
nice,
wearing
nice,
the
nice.
jerseys
Get
over
fucked,
like,
Dragon Fang Villard.
like badly fitting button-up shirts.
Dragon Fang Filler
Yeah.
was a fan of that guy's name I've already forgotten.
Yeah,
Don't
the
you
person that
dare.
you named is so angry. He is. I'm not gonna say it. I mean, I don't think anybody he
Thanks
knows
for-
is watching this stream.
we,
But
Nico, thank you for that addition by subtraction.
is that
That's all
Don't You
I'm gonna
Dare
say.
a developer note or a regular one?
I
Nope,
think
it's
that's
a
a
regular
regular
one.
That's
Oh,
a
it's
regular one. If you can vote on it, it's a person.
Yeah.
I would say pick up that thing.
It looks like a
It looks like an egg.
Mm,
crusty old dragon egg.
I think it's what we call in the business coprolite.
Petrified egg. Okay.
Coprolite. That's not an egg. I don't care what they say.
I wanted to check out whatever that ring was that I got.
Is this?
So the petrified egg is if we give it to Magarold, whatever, the guy back in Iron Keep, the merchant there, he'll let us join a covenant.
But we don't want to leave our current covenant before we do the fightings.
We can
Wait,
We can swap around.
are we in the Rat
covenants,
Covenant?
Whatever.
No, we're in the Dark Covenant.
Yeah,
What?
we gotta go do our fightings.
We can rejoin the dark
This
covenant
ring
at
seems
any
like a-
time.
Oh, this
But-
is easily broken. Okay,
Wait,
that's
who
why.
was the second dragon?
I don't
Oh, we
know.
have the second dragon ring. I remember.
Do we? Oh yeah,
Or
we have
I mean,
Royal
you should
Soldier's
use
Ring.
you should absolutely use the dragon rings.
Well, this one it seems good, but also it's easily broken, so it's probably
Well, yeah, but
low
like the only
durability.
spoilers. Like the only thing that will break a ring in this game is like a corrosive
corrosive
cloud.
stuff?
Yeah, like you won't break the rings through normal wear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like
maybe
it's bad
maybe I
to
swap
wear
out
in
this
a
one.
pool.
I don't know
Yeah.
if like leveling up more is what I really need to be doing at this
Wow,
stage.
Mo, are you hearing this?
Yeah, I don't even. I'm off trying to give character build advice. I'm clearly not being listened to. I'm putting my energy, taking my talents to South Beach, putting my energy elsewhere on the stream. Y'all can handle that aspect. Like, yeah, pump int, I guess. You definitely don't have enough already.
Pump in. You know what? No, yeah, Mo's right. Get rid of that covetous ring. Get rid of that stamina recovery ring. Only int rings. You gotta have a couple, right?
Is this one?
There's gotta.
this
Soldiers
just
don't have
loaded.
intelligence.
Forget that
If they
one.
had intelligence, they wouldn't be soldiers. Everyone knows this.
You know, but Mo, this one gives me 8 more equip loads, so I could wear heavier armor. All right.
We're done with this path. This should be a drop down back out to the normal
Nope,
area.
we're not done with this path.
I forgot about the chest here.
I'm desperately trying to think of an answer to Mo's earlier question about the
Food festival type thing.
Yeah,
how much-
just like
yeah.
what do I want to eat? Like all the different types of. I don't know. It's too hard to
I
think
think it
about.
would
Like
be
this is why
cherries for
you're supposed to like prepare me with these questions before we start the show.
I know, but I only think of them because, I get on YouTube, I start looking at things, my mind starts exploding.
That sounds bad. Your brain probably shouldn't explode.
Yeah, it's 2019.
That's true. That's
You know.
that's a good point. Yeah.
What are you gonna?
Okay.
Sometimes, what are you gonna do?
I think what we're gonna do is go level up.
Oh,
'Cause we got a lot.
I've seen this Long Islander video. I just didn't remember it until the song started. That is a good video.
I know I probably could have just pulled out my feather, but whatever. I like how now I have 6 different arrows of various colors under my health and stamina.
It's the closest the game will get to showing you the jewelry you're wearing in the game, since
Yep.
you never see rings as cosmetic items. That was good though. That was everything in the shrine except what is through the door that we did.
In the door.
Bearer
Yep.
of the until
Okay.
Bearer of the shirt.
What was I? I think I was mostly just getting my vigor up to 30, which I
Sure.
feel like is a good stopping point for that.
Yeah.
I don't like 'cause I
Each
just
weight. Ooh, sorry. I
yeah.
didn't mean to
Other than
interrupt.
just putting more points into Vit and switching out to some heavier armor, like pumping my endurance up to like 40 just to get more stamina. Getting another spell slot, which seems excessive.
I think we're good
Or,
on
like-
spell slots.
Yeah, the only other thing maybe I could do is start putting points into a physical stat and then dump the Falchion, whatever.
I've always pronounced it Falchion. I don't know how it's pronounced though.
Falchion is how
Didn't we look
Falchion?
this up? It's Falchion. I remember
I
having
still
this
don't
conversation.
agree with you. I feel like I listened to an audiobook and they pronounce it the way I pronounce
I'm
it.
willing
Just
to admit
because
that I don't know. So
I'm
yeah, so like
going
that's
with a
something we could do
narrator
is
over
we could get a
dictionary.com.
better weapon that's not, but
Mo,
like
what?
Dictionary.com's
Enchanted-
too busy being sassy on Twitter. Narrators are trying to get paper and make money and exist in the world.
Nico, I'm sorry. What was
the the enchanted weapons just scale only on your magic stat anyway, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
they
actually
scale
matter
on your
which one
int,
you.
But maybe there is a weapon with a move set you would like more than the curved sword one.
Falchion.
Yeah,
Falcon.
like we kind of
Falchion.
we bonk on walls
A little bit, yeah, because it's a
don't
lot of
have,
like
a
side
thrust
attacks. A lot of
like maybe
yeah.
if we wanted a thrust attack, we could consider it. But I
think the one that I should like utilize more if I'm in a tight corridor is like the
nah,
R2
you
attack,
still bonk
which is
pretty bad.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the
okay.
the reason a lot of people do a longsword with this kind of build is because of the moveset.
Yeah.
Not like the
I mean, I
damage
mostly just went with this one because it's the one that came pre-enchanted.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
didn't need to worry about.
It's been doing very well for us, so you know.
Yeah. And we'd have to burn a bunch of resources to get another thing up to +10. So.
I got some bad news for Mo about falchion. It is from Old French, a Latin-derived word, so that means Mo will never be able to pronounce it correctly.
Wow.
I mean, the way you're pronouncing it doesn't make me intimidated by it, and it's a big curved sword. So, you know, there's a little onomatopoeia you gotta pay attention to here.
Onomatopoeia. It's not a Pokemon. You don't just go around and go like, Falchion, Falchion!
I mean, you could.
You could, but not
you
in
could.
that,
All right.
that
I know
voice
that the
doesn't,
next...
also does not.
Next time I attack, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I hope you're ready for the next
Yes,
5
please.
minutes of gameplay.
Why?
Oh fuck!
Why
Oh fuck!
do this every time
Falchion,
for no
Falchion,
reason?
Falchion!
For no reason. Why would you wedge yourself on the staircase just because it's worked for you the other
No,
times?
it's commitment to the bit, damn it, and I respect it.
Oh my god. That could have gone better. I'm glad I leveled up.
We've been doing well against that lad in particular. If you were doing a melee build, he can be really kind of a pain. They actually nerfed him, like not this enemy type.
Falchion, 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 Falchion.
That's incredible.
Not this enemy type.
But try the next. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, the next enemy, it should be Falcon, and see which sounds better.
Okay.
Oh, I know enough about phonetics to know which one's gonna have the better mouthfeel, if nothing else.
Yeah, the one I said.
Oh.
When has a CH ever, a soft CH ever made any word better?
3 syllables.
Falcon.
It's
No.
awkward. Falcon
No.
is an awkward set of...
It sounds like
got
I'm
the- it's
saying
a-
Falcon wrong.
You know what else is awkward? A big, unnecessarily curved sword. So...
No.
Ours isn't
But you know
that
who-
big.
Well, you got it.
There are much bigger
not that
curved swords
big.
in this game. I used
know.
one.
It's still unnecessarily
How do you
curved.
pronounce scimitar?
Have you seen what?
The way you just said it, scimitar.
Have you seen what
Okay.
the?
Scimitar.
Have you seen what the Murakuma
You know what?
looks like in this game? Well,
That's bad news, everyone. It's scimitar.
No, it's not.
I hate this. I looked at nothing for it's just. This is what an awful pronunciation for an otherwise cool weapon.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. Is the thing.
This is pretty unambiguous.
From where?
From the internet.
No, from
Oh wait,
where on
there's
the
two. You know what? Wikipedia.
Their internet's never been wrong.
2 pronunciations.
This seems important.
All right. How much time do I have
let's
to
see
go
what's
through
behind us
IUPAC?
on this
No,
level.
quite
real
sure.
quick, if there's anything. Oh, the thing I was gonna say is when this game launched, the overhead tracking on the guy with the hammer was so absurd that they nerfed him. Okay,
Funny.
just a cool view.
Yep.
I would heal up.
All right.
For no reason specific.
Okay, first pronunciation on Wikipedia is scimitar. Second one
What?
is
Like, imagine. Like,
scimitar.
imagine-
Scimitar is the second.
Okay, thank you. Imagine you were someone who wielded this weapon. Are you gonna, like, go up to the person that you're gonna use the weapon on and being like, this is my scimitar? Or are you gonna be like, this is my scimitar? You're gonna say the second one, because it sounds more, like, dramatic and better.
Do you think
This guy's so
people
cool.
if
Look at him
Have
go.
you watched anime?
If we
Do I
wanted,
think people are going to
how
go say the
dare
name of their
you?
weapon to each
How
other?
dare you?
How dare you ask me that
Ow,
question?
fuck.
Mo?
have you never seen a shonen anime in your life?
I'm just saying. Like, I've seen like 2, and I know this is a thing.
We
You
have
just
fired
own-
shots.
You just owned yourself, buddy.
We have fired some shots this late
You
in the
literally,
game.
you literally threw a boomerang.
Oops.
I'm sorry,
Wrong
I think
button.
you mean
Oh.
a boomerang? I don't know.
I don't know, what's Google say?
Falchion!
Do you think how much that must put this guy on tilt?
Pull arm!
Oh my
Doing these
gosh.
like big
That's
overhead
incredibly
swings
incredible.
and missing,
Incredible.
and then hearing from behind him, muffled by your mask, as he's getting hit in the back. Yeah. Everybody here's been cool, but their leader wants to make sure you're cool enough to go see what's at the top of the stairs.
That's fine. I am pretty cool.
It's not an easy
Especially
fight,
when I'm yelling
especially
Falchion.
as a melee character if you have like a slow attack like his, but it's not too bad.
Falchion!
God.
Foul!
I hope everyone's ready for this to be a thing for the entire rest of the series.
I'm gonna try to. We have more potential. I'll try to step up.
Okay. Nothing on the right, nothing on the left. Hello. I've killed your leader. That means I'm
That's
not
not-
your leader.
that's not their
This is
leader.
the leader, and you killed the lieutenant, and proved yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's. You definitely. Yeah, there's a
Oh.
lot of.
Oh, this is the leader?
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Now
Dragon big.
note that in this game they don't do the thing where the fog door can appear behind you. So
This is basically like the one queen from Dark Souls 1. Just, you know, a dragon instead of that.
This is cool.
ASMR 20 hours dragon sounds.
Curse of Want.
You know what? We were talking earlier about who could make the like sultriest hello, and I think it's this dragon.
Yeah?
Yes, I would agree.
Dragon big. Let's see what they gave us.
Which tab would that be under?
Ashen Mistheart is the
I
name
wanna
of
say
my first
key items.
studio recording.
Oh, is that another... Is it the key items, or is there a different one?
The last one. Like, I think it's one...
Is it a key, a blade, or both?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
We will only need
Manus-
to wait 2 years until Disney buys FromSoft to learn that.
Oh. Ashen Mist Heart, manifestation of Ashen Mist received from the Ancient Dragon. The magic of the Ancient Dragon allows one to delve into the memories of the withered.
Where have we seen
Is-
withered things?
Is that what we need to use to do something with the giants that have been like sort of frozen?
Sure is.
Okay.
Whither art thou
Now,
withered?
so if we look around here, this sure does look like a
around
boss
you.
arena.
Yeah, this looks kind of like when you meet the lady in Dark Souls 1 for the first time, and she gives you the soul vessel or whatever. And
Yeah, no, that's...
and then you can like shoot her, and then she dies, and that changes the game. Spoiler alert! But
Yeah, so this isn't that drastic. You can fight this dragon. I think
I don't want to fight
There
this
is a-
dragon.
This dragon's not an illusion.
I don't want to fight
There
this
is a-
dragon.
This dragon's not an illusion, but that also means that it's gonna be a bad time.
Yeah, I would say it is a fight that I do not particularly enjoy. There is
We're here,
there,
though.
there is a reason to do the fight, but that reason is a while from now. And basically, if we're having trouble with something later, the thing this dragon drops will help with that, but maybe we won't need it, and so maybe we won't
I'm not
need
gonna murder
go
a friendly
through...
dragon just for some loot.
It's not friendly.
Ah,
Friendly is a
yeah.
stretch.
Yeah.
It's not
My
eating me.
my my counterpoint would be that in my
Okay.
humble experience, in my IMHE, this is, many people consider this the most frustrating boss in the game, so you should have a taste.
No.
Yeah, I think this is one of those ones where like that community ranked best and worst bosses of Souls games.
If
things. Like this was
I think
on the bottom.
Mo of all people, you should know that intentionally doing frustrating fights is not something.
twist that knife, huh?
So real quick before we leave,
Hey, I'm still playing it.
To give you a taste of what the fight is like, if you are going to succeed at it, you have two options. One of them is to acquire every piece of fire resistance in the game that you can, because if your fire resistance gets around 990 or so, you basically stop taking damage from everything but its physical attacks.
So
If you're going to
so
do
this
it,
is-
if you're going to do it the other way, walk forward to see where there's like a circle on the ground.
Yeah, I see that.
Basically,
There's a lane.
imagine this thing like standing up and sort of facing you, and you want to stand kind of right next to that circle and sort of dance back and forth and bait out one particular attack over and over and over again. And if you do that correctly for about 6 minutes, you win. And if you screw up, what happens is the dragon goes in the air, and about 80% of the boss arena is fire for a while.
So you should just see what happens. You should
No,
just say
I'm not
hi.
gonna. I'm not
So
gonna.
this is the 13-ounce container of pepper flakes of Dark Souls 2, and what you need to decide is how much money this dragon would need to give you.
The other reason I would give for not aggroing it now is it makes all of those night guys outside hostile. And so if we want to come back here and do the fight, there is a point at which maybe we should consider it. But I think for now we can be chill.
How about this? I will do this fight if someone donates $10,000 to Trans Lifeline in name of a save point. I know this isn't actually a save point video, but if someone does it, 10K, you know,
We'll have
fight
like
this
the
dragon.
secret incentive of like the secret hidden Niko Souls.
Yeah, make Niko's life
incentive.
hell.
Yeah, we will.
I'll do it.
If you want to listen to Mo and Peregrine argue about
Feather out.
pronunciation for the entire time
Oh,
that. What if we just make an incentive where we have to narrate every weapon swing for the rest of the run? Falcon.
All right. Okay, so it seems like we have our new way forward, which is to dive into the memories of the giants.
Yeah, let's go find some trees. So there's
Dive into the
there's
mellow.
one
Yeah, we
in
have-
the boss
There's
arena
3
for
all
the
in that
Pursuer.
one area.
There is
Yeah.
the one behind the King's Door, also in the forest. There should be 2 others that I think we've seen. Maybe we haven't seen some of those.
We've seen one that's kind of just out in the middle of this, like the side area. Like there's a shortcut.
Yeah,
that's
there's one other one that I think we have.
Yeah, I know where it is. I remember
There's
it.
one that,
from
that
early
I
on in
think
the
we
game.
have missed to date.
Oh, I also noticed a weird thing, which like this seems to indicate that I missed a bonfire. Where was it?
Oh
Forest
yeah, I've been wondering about that.
Lawn? This is the one I wanted to go to.
I know where that is.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any point in us going and getting at that at this time.
There doesn't need to be a point to getting a bonfire unlocked. There's a
100%.
bonfire. Yeah.
All right.
You gotta link the fires.
Well, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah, there's no set order.
This one's glowy, so I'll do this one first.
Dum bum 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 bum. Oh, it's a load screen. That's anticlimactic.
Memory of J.
J-
One cannot reside within memory for long.
TikTok.
Uh-oh,
J?
we gotta go. Okay, be wary of fire. The ally ahead. Fog wall. For arranged battle. Okay, so it's just a boss fight. No, it's not a boss fight. Okay. Wow, this is like some shit's going on.
I would call them set pieces. Although this one happens to be mostly a boss fight. They are not all.
Am I killing
They
these
are not all
things?
boss fights.
Oh,
I think I'm killing these things. Oh boy. Oh, the dragons are raining down fire
No,
or
no.
something. Something's happening.
Dragons are not, in fact. So, does this little stretch of territory look familiar?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so, this is the memory of that giant, because this is a memory from back when the giants and Vendrick were having a big old war.
Having a war.
And this
Oh
is,
boy.
Oh, having a big war. You get it? Because
And this is,
they're big.
this is where we fought the Pursuer. Yeah, so, TikTok.
Yep, I'm waiting for that fire to land. Okay, here we go.
Wake up in the morning.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It is the most video game thing that the camera was panned, like, straight down at the ground, and you didn't see that, and no negative consequences
Until the last second.
occurred.
Oh, that...
I like that
can-
you just kind of, you don't get knocked back or anything. You just kind of stand there, like, with your
Yeah.
ankles
Nothing
in fire.
over here.
Just a big king giant. Okay.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just gotta hit those ankles.
Is that fire gonna still be? Yep, it is. Okay, good.
The ballista shots shouldn't be much of an issue kind of over
Full
here
spear.
where we're standing. They're kind of meant to keep you like pinned
In
in
this
this
here.
area up close to it. But in fact, you have intuited exactly how to do this fight.
Yeah,
That's,
so it helps that I have
well,
range.
That's not how I remember doing this fight.
He's not too hard. Like, he does hit like a truck, but even as a melee person, you can just be down around his ankles and, you know, be careful and you'll be fine.
Alright, victory achieved.
Keep going.
Yep,
Nope,
I gotta
nope.
get this glowy.
That glowy is not okay. Really not worth. It's just a life gem.
Oh, 100k. Holy shit. I've got a lot of souls.
Whoa!
Yep, we.
I'm
we
rich.
really want to see what's past here, and we probably don't.
Okay.
I don't know how much time we have, but
Offer friend.
We're
Soul of
at,
a giant.
We're at 45. We've about 45 minutes left. We're at 114 on my recording.
no, I meant
Did
I
I
meant
get-
inside the memory.
Did I get the thing?
Sorry.
Or did it kick me out?
Let me check while you
I
go
think-
spend
no,
that.
I-
Go spend that cash, and I will check.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all that.
I mean, if I have to go in and do it again, I don't know.
Well,
if that's-
you don't have to do the boss fight again if you go back in, and you can just run through.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's not so bad.
no, we got the soul of the giant, and that interacting with that giant caused us to depart. So we're good.
Okay, so there wasn't anything else
That
important to
makes
get out
Yeah,
of there. Okay.
That's how these kind of work. You're on a timer. You have a little area. It'll show you some stuff about the past.
Okay. So it seems that 30 is not actually a soft cap for vigor. It keeps going up by 20 for each level, but I think 30 is a good stopping point. I could start doing endurance. Endurance is always nice. It's my favorite stat in DS1. I do find myself occasionally still like I wish I
we're
could do
over
one
the
more attack.
soft cap for endurance. I don't know that there is a hard cap.
We would get one point per, which is
not
not actually
it's
very
2
much.
up to 20 and then 1 per.
Yeah.
Vigor, the hard cap is like 50. It's ridiculous. It's like 50.
I don't feel like I need that much health though. Like I feel like I'm doing all right there. So then the other thought would be
Attunement.
Vit, or get another spell.
More spells.
I would say Vit.
Okay.
Soul spears.
Because, yeah.
It gives me a little tiny bit of health too.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably not gonna go too heavy on Vit, but maybe get that up to closer to 20.
Well, we can always
Don't capitulate
respec
to Mo's
any of this
style.
whenever we want, so it's not like we're super committing like in some of the other games.
Yeah. That's very
true.
true.
Always forget
Okay,
that.
not there. So okay, so we finished that that giant
Sure
memory.
did.
So now we've got. Oh, did I need to look at any of the items I got from that? I got a giant soul, which I assume is just one of these. Giant Lord soul.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one from the boss. Soul of the Giant Lord who once conquered Drangleic. Vendrick crossed the seas, took prisoner the giants, and brought them back to his castle, clapped in irons. However, after this modest triumph, his countenance could be seen to grow darker with each passing day. Yeah, Vendrick kind of sucks.
Sure does.
By kind of, I mean really sucks. Guardian Dragon. This was the dragon in Aldia's Keep.
Yes.
Interesting. Do the dragons watch over the land of their own will, or are they in the grip of one of Aldia's spells? Makes you think. Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna play out on the recording, but we said that at exactly the same time.
I'll sync up the recording so they come in at the exact same time. We'll just sound like, yeah. Okay. Oh, what was it? Was the Giant Lord soul the thing I got from the final
thing,
that big, or was there
that big boy
from the
fought?
big boy?
The item.
And then you picked up
the item
giant
that you
soul.
picked up was like a soul of a great hero or something.
No, it was a soul of a giant. It's just there's a generic soul of a giant.
Oh,
no,
is
down,
it
down further.
It'll be all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, it's all the way at the bottom.
Oh, it's
Do we have
these.
two of
I
those
remember.
now?
Okay,
yeah. We
yeah.
have 2 of those now.
Yep.
So
yeah.
that was very
Use
good to
acquire
get.
souls only. Yes. Okay.
We would like to have
All right,
like
well, we've got
4 of those, and if we're feeling in need of more, we can figure it out.
Well, let's go here, and now we'll find the others.
There's 4 bonfires in the place. Are they 4 rest fires? Only you can.
I'm just not going to say anything.
If we could
Only
have
you can
prevented this
prevent it.
joke, we would have.
Only you can prevent. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I kind of depopped this area because I fought the pursuer so many times.
You can just run it.
I could.
You're also just like so much higher level now.
Yeah, you are
that-
very
That's
strong
true.
now.
Now
Dark
you're the
Souls,
giant,
Dark Souls.
but you're not
That's the video
fallen.
game.
Oh, I forgot about that. Guy's still there. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so
So
there's the
these
big
hollows
head that
here-
rolled towards you.
Oh, it's this. Oh,
It's the big head with the Bill pizza slice cut out of it.
Yeah, because it's too heavy to move out of the way, so they just tunneled through it.
Oh, and
hey.
you're here.
What's good?
Well, meet again.
And then Riku shows up.
Riku shows up.
Place like this. Fate just won't let us stay apart, will she?
Is he coming on to me? I'm not okay with this.
I mean, remember the time when you talked to Solaire and Solaire basically says that same thing to you? Because I do.
Aye then.
I've cross-stitched it and hung it
That has
on
been
my
a
bedroom
family
wall.
for generations. They say it is crafted with moonlight.
It is the Moonlight Greatsword.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it though?
The riches in the world. It's said no man has ever teased out the sword's true power,
But a horse has.
but
Oh, my best friend.
In the right hooves.
My best. You know, I love that fight.
taking a liking to
Ludwig.
That. Oh,
Ah,
I don't want to talk about it.
leave a shot
we beat that horse last week.
when I pick it up.
wait, did we? I don't even remember.
We
God.
did. We talked about Bloodborne a lot last week, too.
I can just never not think about
Pry it from my cold
just the
horns.
the soundtrack.
Have a great day to you. I'll never forget it.
Wait,
I, Ben Hart,
where did we?
swear by my honor,
What did we do for Venhart
aid you.
or Benhart?
I don't remember doing anything.
I don't think we.
No, he doesn't really have a quest line. This little bit here is kind of
It's just a.
His-
There's a freebie.
no. It's kind of the thing with interacting with him.
Ow. Hey.
Well, watch out for that backswing.
Whoop.
You know, there's something about Lucatiel's mask that doesn't actually look that cool when you're moving. Like that.
Yeah,
cutscene
I kind of wish
scenario.
Lucatiel's set was just the hat and not the mask, honestly.
It's like it looks cool when Lucatiel's being all broody.
Oh,
you know.
You're here in this memory.
Isn't Oro like a? Oh, Orzo. Orzo is the little pasta.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk fast.
Look at you, old friend.
How do you know me?
Wait, how are you? How are you? How is? You also get the Miss Tart?
I'm always ready to help.
How do they? What? I don't remember.
Homelanders in the Far East. When this sword here awaits a true man to wield it, I know Bruce. My homelanders.
Oh,
Okay.
Sword Whisperer.
Bruce think
Interesting.
Yeah, we're good.
We
We're
know.
good.
We know
talked
what
to
our
him,
sword
so keep going.
thinks because it
All right,
says
let's go
Falchion every time.
We should switch to a sword that has a much more complicated name, and then try to
Moonlight
have to say it all the
Greatsword.
time.
Moonlight Greatsword. Estes. Falchion.
Ah.
Dagger. Actually, instead of Estes, what I'd want to say is like soups up. Every time I take that sip.
Soups up?
Soups up. Estes is a soup.
I thought it was an emulsion.
Soups can be emulsions.
Okay, I think I have a boatload of Farrah's Lockstone, so I'm just gonna use one. Just trust it.
Do you need to use the lockstone for this?
It says here.
I think you might. Oh, I guess there's stairs going up that way, but
Let's see what happens. If I get kicked out, I can always come back. Oh,
it's where you would expect it to be.
oh, and there's another one.
It keeps going.
Is this? Oh, I'm just gonna trust it. Okay. Oh,
Whoa!
Oh,
haha! I
I'm
got
starting-
directly in
I'm
between
starting
the two
to
arrows.
remember how Ben Hart's interaction with this memory stuff works.
Not here.
Since we already did one of the memories, we would need to consider using an aesthetic to get it. Basically, you have to summon him. You have to come here, talk to him in this memory, and then you can summon him in the other ones.
Oh, and
And
the
you
big
have
fight.
to
So,
summon him for 3 of them to get his stuff. Sort
Eh.
of like with Lucatiel.
oh, that's a difficult.
And there's
okay,
there's
well,
like some and like it's the same thing with like he has to survive the fights, and there's some debate as to whether
Oof.
after I sort of Googled to confirm whether that was the case, it looks like there isn't a lot of agreement on whether it is easier to like use bonfire aesthetics to summon him for one of the memories 3 times, or what. So I don't know if we want to mess with that or just kind of leave it.
I'm fine skipping it. I don't need to do everything.
Is the Moonlight
in this game.
Greatsword the int weapon it was in DS1 in this
Well, so are we cool with me just saying what he gives you? Because I know
That's fine,
I
yeah.
did this in my playthrough, my main playthrough like last year. I just couldn't remember the specific mechanics of it because I wanted to get all of the
Stepped on a trap there.
like weapons and clothes that I could, even if I wasn't going to use them in that playthrough. So he gives you his armor, and I remember his armor as being pretty good, actually. Like a really solid, kind of heavier set.
Is this the exit? Do I want to go the
yes.
other way first?
If you interact with it, you will leave.
Okay, I wanted to go the other way first then.
Uh-oh. Except
Oh,
you
you
are
can-
out
well.
of time.
I'm out of time.
Oh, there.
You're just here now. Okay, well I'm gonna get
Riku
this thing.
shows up.
So yeah, he gives you his armor, and then he also gives you his sword. His sword is not the Moonlight Greatsword; it is the Blue
What?
Moon Greatsword. And if you take
Whoa.
it to Moglin, he will confirm that it is not the real deal.
Okay.
Oh, so it's
To
So he just put some green stuff on the outside of it.
To get the real deal in this game, I have not done this. What you do is there is a fight. I want to say it's the Duke's Dear Freya fight in NG Plus. Will give you a soul item that you can take to Ornifex, and she will make the real one.
huh.
Okay.
So you can get it with a bonfire aesthetic in NG without having to do that, but I didn't bother, I don't think.
But if it's an int scaling greatsword,
let me
because in DS1 the Moonlight Greatsword is like the best int build weapon you can get, basically.
let me
Yeah, and
See how it's-
didn't do an int build in either DS1 or Bloodborne.
I
couldn't
did
really
the
use it.
hellish tail cut for Seath as a
that
as a mage,
tail
which
cut
is
is a
garbage.
good time.
That I hated that, but that boss was the easiest boss that I have spent the most time.
If
Yeah.
if I had not been using the particular sword that I was using, I think that tail cut would have been a nightmare for me. And also, I think I got pretty lucky to boot on top of that, so
I think I used like a crystal halberd, like
I had a Baldur side sword, so
halberd, probably a halberd. Oh,
Here's a
Baldur
thought.
side sword. All right.
A thought that I've shared privately with some of y'all is that I think it would be cool if these games like had a menu option where you could just fight a boss that you had fought already before, if you wanted to be like, I got a super sloppy kill in my main playthrough, but I just want to fight it again and see if I can get a really cool looking kill.
I wish the confronting memory thing in Sekiro. I don't think those should be mandatory refights, but I wish it let you refight them for some modest
Yeah, I wish you
reward.
kind of just like got. I wish
Yeah.
you just got the attack boost or something, and then like had that as like a cool way.
Yeah, because the Godmaster DLC, like the boss rushes are really hard, but the critical thing that DLC does right, both for you as like a player in a single playthrough trying to do the boss rushes, and in general to like play the game again sometime, is it gives you an area where there is just a big room with statues of the bosses in the game in it, and you can just walk up to the
that's
one you
super
want to
cool.
fight and fight them, and you can fight them regular, hard mode, or hard mode with you die in one hit. They do not. You do.
Yeah, because like there's definitely a thing I found myself doing in these games, especially as I started like taking clips and sharing them with people, is like I'll start out super sloppy and I'll be like, that's not the run. I don't want to share this sloppy video of me getting a kill that like I barely scraped by. I want to seem cool, and so I'll just like give up and start over. And that's kind of, you know, sad. I like I would like for my main kill to just be whatever it takes to just beat the boss, and then after I've done that, I can go back in. I can try as many times as I want. I can go back and get that kill, but I'm not like wasting time trying to like perfect phase 1 just for a clip's sake. And it's just always been a bummer to me that you have to essentially, if you get the kill and you're like, I wasn't happy with that, you have to replay the game up until that point. I think I got everything in here now. I got that thing that was on that bridge, so I should be safe to leave. So I'm gonna go. So yeah, I think that would just benefit people. So maybe someday we'll see that in these games. Okay, did I get a second? I didn't actually look. Did I?
Yep.
Or a third? Okay.
So the DS2 Moonlight Greatsword is not the like world beater that it is in the first game, but it is pretty good. It will do the like magic projection attack at the cost of 10 durability per.
Out of how much?
You can also do some infusion stuff that turns it into, that gets rid of the magic damage and makes it a pure physical weapon, but makes it like a 90% shield when you're blocking with it, which is interesting.
So,
I didn't know that at all.
So just to confirm, you said that to get it, you have to do all of Ben Hart's quest.
No. He gives
fake one.
He gives you his counter.
Yeah, he gives a fake one. But is it so? It's just a bossal.
The real one.
Weapon?
The real one you get from Duke's Dear Freya in NG Plus. So we would have to go.
It's only New Game Plus.
We would have to go.
I see.
We would have to go to Brightstone, use a bonfire aesthetic on the correct bonfire, and then do that fight again.
I think I'm good.
Well,
I don't know.
I guess the question is sort of like, if you're interested, because I like greatswords, so when I was playing an imp build, I was basically just like, at some point I will get the Moonlight Greatsword, and then that's my primary. Like, I don't even use spells anymore. Like, I just need the Greatsword. Whereas, like, in Dark Souls 1, it was worth it because of how well the damage scaled.
I mean, it scales really, really well here. I don't think it's like...
With int, specifically.
Yeah, I don't think it's, like, the best.
So, yeah, if there's, like, a better one that we can get more easily.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, worst comes to worst, I could always respec and drop a bunch of points that were in other things and put them in strength, which I presumably would need to wield this great sword.
It's 18, 18, and 18.
Well, that's not
which
too bad,
is
actually.
yeah, it's very the requirements are very reasonable.
Yeah.
And we are actually over.
It's a freshman seminar.
We are actually over the threshold where we would want to infuse it with a faint stone, sort of like we did with our staff to make the scaling even crazier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. We didn't have much trouble with the spider fight, but it's a thing where I feel like it's up to you.
It's mostly about going back into the spider area.
Yeah, like do you wanna just, but think of it this way, you can show the spiders that you're not
I'm not afraid.
Give a heck,
I think we are enough stronger than when we were in there that like it's plenty doable with where we're at stat wise.
What are you doing here? You are not one of our soldiers.
Sure or not. Mo
have we met this fool?
No.
Whoever you are,
he only shows up here.
It's Sean Bean.
It is Sean Bean.
Oh yeah.
Whether you are guided by bravery or brashness.
Is it actually?
No.
But we had you for a second there. So I have a question for Mo.
Okay, yeah, what's up?
Mo, you asked me to remind you about something that someone said, which involves
yes.
putting mayonnaise on the pizza sandwich.
Good call,
Okay.
everyone.
Real quick before we
See you
get
next
into this,
week.
which memory is this? What was the title card? I missed it.
I don't remember. I didn't.
It's not
pay attention.
J. It's either Oro or Vamar.
I think it's Vemar.
It's Vamar. That's right. Just trying to check something real quick. I will say we want to be headed back to where the Duke's Dear Freya fight was. Anyway, once we're done here.
Okay.
Just mention my name, and no man will challenge your exit.
So Mo, what about the mayonnaise
Okay.
on the pizza sandwich?
I went on a family trip to Copenhagen like 2.5 years ago, and
Soon the giants will descend.
my girlfriend was with us, and most of the days we did like to Hamlet's Castle or whatever it's called. It was largely cool, aside from the food. The last day we were there, we decided to just like split off and do our own thing, and so we're just like walking around, and we go to this deli kind of place, right? And we get some sandwiches, and we thought it would be fine. And I'd had a problem the whole trip because I didn't realize how much they put mayonnaise on everything. So things that I wouldn't think to ask for no mayonnaise on would get mayonnaise on them.
Uh-oh.
Like the burger that I ordered was just full of mayonnaise. And it was
Oh, that's
so bad.
fine. Mayonnaise is
Yeah.
good on a burger.
Mayo on a burger? Aioli, we call it if we feeling fancy.
To forgive the misdeeds of our Lord.
And cream cheese? I'll also put that on a burger.
Okay, now.
So if we've been talking mayo, what this dude is talking about is the king of the giants, and like he's real mad at Vendrick. Oh no.
The mayor of Giantsville.
Yeah, but so like we
Why are
became
we
like a
looping?
running
We are
joke
on a
with me and my.
timer.
Oh,
It became
okay.
a running joke with me and my girlfriend that like, what couldn't they put mayonnaise on? So
Popsicle.
so we go to this like we're like looking for a place to just get something like a simple and clean lunch, right? So we go to this sandwich. We go to this sandwich store and order 2 sandwiches. I order like a chicken something sandwich, and my girlfriend orders like a kind of it read obviously there's a bit of translation going on, but it read like it was like a meatball or sausage parmesan kind of sandwich. What it actually was like a kind of Domino's, or not Domino's, like Domino's Pizza Hut, kind of like thick, small, round pizza with toppings on it, but they folded it in half to make a sandwich and put mayonnaise in the middle of it.
That seems like a
sounds
calzone
pretty
with
good.
mayo in it.
What?
That actually
sounds
seems pretty
bad.
good.
Yeah, that sounds bad. Thank you. Okay, so then we're like,
Okay, I think I'm about to get kicked out.
we take like 2 bites. We each take like 2 bites of the sandwiches, and we're like, these are bad sandwiches, and throw them out because like they were just like inedibly, they were very bad. So then we're like, let's just find somewhere we can sit down, have a beer, hang out, maybe sit outside. So we find a place to sit outside, a little cafe-looking place. I order just another chicken sandwich, explicitly ask for no mayonnaise. My girlfriend orders a spicy chicken penne, something like that. We get
Mayonnaise.
we get this. Yeah, well, just you wait. So I get. Let's start with my sandwich.
Chicken mayonnaise.
Let's start with my sandwich,
Mayonnaise?
which was, imagine a thinnish kind of whole wheat panini bread, on a plate, and then you put a salad on top of that, just like a house
Oh,
salad.
don't get me started
like
on that.
Some spinach and some, like an actual house salad. Spinach, tomatoes, like a little bit of
Vinaigrette?
carrot. Yeah, like that
Okay,
thick,
yeah.
that thick balsamic vinaigrette that is just like, why are you,
Oh,
like,
ew, ugh.
why are you doing this?
This is my least. You know what? I'm not a fan of balsamic, and I'm not proud of it. But
Oh,
I
this
love
is a safe-
balsamic.
I love balsamic when it's used well. When it's used badly, I really am against it. Or-
Like a subtle
like a-
balsamic is
yeah.
fine, but like the thick when it, that
Yeah.
thick
Like a
syrupy like goop
strawberry
application.
balsamic cocktail.
Yeah,
Delicious.
if it's really well done, if not,
that's just like all the things I hate in a food.
I would
in like
do.
one
You
spot.
don't like strawberries?
I like strawberries on their own. Listen, I like strawberries on their own. I can eat them with cream, maybe some sugar. I'm feeling
Then
bold,
it's not
but,
on their
like,
own.
But a sweet is like the note of strawberry, so I can have strawberry with just like more sweet. That's fine. But like, don't process the strawberry. Don't like.
Ooh, I
mush
love
it.
a macerated strawberry with like a little rosemary.
What about a
Anyway, back
strawberry
to
emulsion?
the
Don't cook
Emulsion.
my
A
strawberries.
strawberry
That- I
emulsion
love a
sounds
strawberry
alright.
You know what I hate more than most?
Um,
You know what smell makes me like not comfortable? Smoothie smell. You know what? Jamba Juice to me is like Yankee Candle adjacent. I
Oh,
probably prefer Yankee Candle.
I love a Jamba Juice.
The smell of Jamba Juice to me is
If
offensive.
if you ever come to New York, we're gonna meet at a Jamba Juice.
I hate.
They closed.
You mean a Jamba Juice,
closed-
Mo? You mean a
They
Jamba
closed the
Juice?
Jamba Juice a couple
Fair.
blocks from my apartment, and I miss it.
Yeah, I love the smoothie smell. I actually got I'm trying out a. They send you a bunch of prepackaged smoothies and then you just blend them up. Because I have bad
Love a good
breakfast
fish
habits.
smoothie.
But anyway, so we're sitting outside. There's a salad on top of this piece of uncut bread. The asymmetrical bread is key
Uncut?
here. Like, it's not cut in half. It's like the bottom of like a 6-inch kind of whole wheat.
So it's like a bad like bruschetta kind of thing.
No, I'm not done.
Okay.
So then on top of the salad sits a chicken cutlet.
Uh huh.
Also, like cooked fine. That was actually the only part of the whole thing that I ate was the chicken.
Oh, jeez.
But then on top of that, and we're talking like this thing is like 4.5 inches tall at this point, and then on top of that is like the other half of the
Uncut bread.
of the piece of bread, except it's cut. It's cut on the diagonal
Oh.
and like
Wait.
laid up like.
Sounds
for
like someone just didn't give a
presentation.
fuck.
Oh yeah, someone just didn't finish the cut, right?
I
Someone.
know, I mean,
it
like-
was a shallow cut, and they were too
but I'm
cowardly to
saying
finish the job.
No, but I'm
you know.
saying it wasn't. Nothing else was cut. The bread was like laid up like a crouton, kind of like the way you would put bread like around a bouillabaisse. Like, here's some bread for your meal.
Oh, like
if
some
you want it.
crostini. Crostini is what they
Yes,
call that,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
And it was just like, what? And then my girlfriend. Imagine just mixing. So let me come with me on this journey. You boil some penne, and you do it fine. You do a fine.
I'm boiling the penne. I'm
do
doing
a
it
fine-
just as I was
the-
instructed.
Yes, by what's her name? The amazing
On
penne doctor.
YouTube.com.
Yes.
I'm I'm putting that salt in that water.
You've got your 30-gallon.
So much
pot.
water.
Yep. You've got your 30-gallon pot. You've put salt in it. You're so you prepare your penne, and then you don't have tomato sauce. No, what do you do? Well, let me tell you. Get a little cream. Start there. That is a pasta
All right,
adjacent thing, right?
Yeah, Alfredo. You know,
Yes. Okay.
Vodka cream tomato sauce.
I ain't Alfredo no ghost.
To that cream, please just stir in some mayonnaise for the oil.
Yeah, okay. You know what? No,
And then-
let's do it.
because-
This is
and then because
I have had
this,
a casserole with cream of mushroom soup.
no,
I can
but the-
handle
because,
this.
Because this is, that you can't just eat pasta with those two
Have
things
you
on
been
it.
to the Midwest?
Yes. So to have some flavor, you look in your walk-in fridge, because remember we're at a restaurant after all,
Right.
and you get the Thai sweet chili sauce.
Oh no!
You
Abort!
just-
Abort!
I think I'm
No,
done now.
please stop! Ah!
And you just
What?
yeah, it's like an all-time like top 3. I would have to like think hard to think of meals that I've had that top how bad that pasta was.
Oh my god!
What? Ah, shit.
And
Wouldn't that
luckily,
just be like the grossest pink color?
it was a pale beige with like flecks of chili in it.
Like a Thousand Island, but like
Exactly,
old.
a little bit browner than a Thousand Island. But
Yeah,
yes.
like an old Thousand Island, like with the sepia tone filter on it. Like
Exactly. And there are bits of chicken,
Oh.
mixed in, some Parmesan cheese lovingly grated on top. So yeah, that's the story.
Something
of the,
is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Yeah, this sounds like someone who did not know what flavors go together. Just grabbed a bunch of shit and threw it all in a pot and said,
well,
"There you go." Yeah. I mean, like I've definitely kind of come out as somewhat of the mayo stan on this show, but like there are definitely
I'll
lines.
go to bat for mayo. You're not alone
Yeah.
in that.
But there are
I was
lines.
on board
You
until
can't-
that sauce.
You can't mayo and Thai chili sauce. That's just not.
You know what? I will
and
say
and
I've
Parmesan
had
and pasta.
siracha
Yeah.
aioli.
Sriracha
Hear me out
aioli
here.
is great.
That's
Sriracha
different,
aioli is
yeah.
great, but that is basically just mixing sriracha with mayonnaise. Like the sriracha aioli is very similar to just doing that.
Yeah.
Sriracha ain't sweet. See, this is where this is the
Yeah. Well, no, now you're but so this is the other thing. So then we actually just went to my favorite thing about Copenhagen is there's this like large kind of it's like technically an independent, it's like a sovereign collective within the city called Christiania, and it's like a functioning anarchist collective that just is inside the city. I don't remember the details of why that exists, but like just a very cool place. And that was where the best like casual food in the city was. Like, oh, do you want like just a really good like well seasoned veggie plate for like $2? Yeah, go like walk the extra 15 minutes there and get it. Or do you want just like the best like actual Thai food type of thing? Like
Dang.
and so
All
we
right.
went there and got like just really good veggie plates and like a Thai soup, and then ate well. But the actual, that pasta.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm shocked because like I thought there's gonna be something about a pizza sandwich.
No, but because
like-
it starts there, and we were like had those bad sandwiches, and we're like, well, nothing could be worse than this.
I'd have mayonnaise in a pizza.
Yeah, I've definitely put mayonnaise on a meatball sub before.
I'd give it a shot. I wouldn't think to do it on my own, but
I
you
guess
know.
the closest I get to that is like some banh mi situations where like
Some
I'll get
banh
like
mi.
a. All right, that's the end of that story. How are we doing? How are we doing?
We're good on
This
time.
fight. Just man.
I'm hoping we can get through this memory because the final one is very short if we run there. And then we will we'll be done with those, and it'll be like a good thing to see. That will be like a nice stopping point if we can get through this one. Which obviously, since they're on a timer, none of these are super long.
I can't
Yeah.
believe these magic strats are unfair. Look at this.
It is. This is like,
What do you mean?
yeah.
Listen, if it's in the game,
It's not actually unfair. I'm just, there was a struggle in my past. Not the worst struggle, but like a
having
challenge.
Having learned from my forebearers, when I did this particular memory, I just sprinted past everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I did,
there's
actually,
like two
now
of
that I
these
think about
giants
it.
you absolutely gotta murder. Obviously, you need to be more thorough if you want all the items, but
Who cares
there's
about items
nothing-
this late in the game?
okay. I don't know why we're going up here.
I thought did I not? Okay. I don't remember if there was. No, my
It's
souls. I need to get my money.
The high ground, Anakin.
Yeah, this is why I'm coming up here, because I died here. Dropped 11k. That's not nothing.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't defeat beads. The high ground. That's what I learned.
Giant Warrior Club. Giant Warrior Club. Giant Warrior Club. Chest ahead. Smack it.
Club.
There are not any mimics in the memories.
Okay.
Like, you
Wow.
do not have time for that.
I don't have time to smack it once.
Yeah, that's what
There's
they told me in
nothing.
history class.
I don't believe that for a second. Oh, and we're done. Anything over here?
Oh, huh.
No. Read message.
Is there a...
Hurrah for joy. Okay.
That's all the dead people.
Come on.
Joyous.
Give me the prompt.
Wait, is there... Here? Is that not the...
Not through that door?
Not here.
Not here. Wow.
Okay, so they faked me out. That's cool.
Bait and switch.
Okay.
What do you... Oh, there's item. I can't. The resolution right now on the screen share for me is so low that, like, I can't see the item particle
It's cool.
effects. I'm just like, why are you
Old
running into that
radiant
dead
light
end?
gem. Oh,
Whoa.
I should have
Whoa.
cast then.
A choice.
Whoa! That
Yep.
was a very slow and telegraphed swing. Oh, that is a sound. That's me on a Monday right there.
Uh-oh. Can I leave? There's a thing.
You
There
did
you
it.
go. We did it.
Die.
Oh.
Give me your money. Okay.
Just
Cut that
steal
one
the
close.
money
Oh,
from the
there's loot.
giants. Go back
Oh,
in time.
give me
To,
that. Soul of Great Hero.
Hey.
Hell yeah, that's pretty good.
what was the other thing? There was a Soul of Great Hero.
It was a
and
torch.
Oh, a torch. Yeah, great.
Yep. What do you fucking do? All right. Time.
The mayonnaise on that soul, you know.
So,
Yeah.
just to triple check, they're focused on the tree until
Yeah,
you fight
I
them. Once you're done with this lad, make sure we have 3 giant souls.
We have 4.
I have 4 actually.
We have 4.
I got
Excellent.
one from below the rotten
Excellent.
area.
Okay. We need to feather, because we are going to Brightstone Cove. We are going to the Duke's Deer.
We're gonna
the
get
Duke's
a
Deer
Moonlight
Freya
Greatsword.
Cave. Not for that reason. Maybe next episode. That will
I mean, we're already there. Listen, we're going back anyway.
that will take too
We
long.
are. I will say, yeah, we are short on time, so we probably have like 5 minutes left.
Yeah, this should
So-
take.
You could
We
be
might
free.
run a tad long if we want to do the one more thing after this one. If we can just run straight there, because this last memory is very short.
Okay. Yeah, that last
Oh,
one
wait,
was
there's
probably the
ano-
longest.
There's another memory.
There are.
Okay, wait, where am I going? This one? Or
We
the
are
upper
running
one?
to where we fought the big spider, so not the campsite. That one.
Okay.
And now it's time to get turned around in Brightstone Cove and waste some time.
Hell yeah.
This was recent. Oh, that's the wrong button. This was recently enough that I should hopefully still have a vague memory of where things were.
Can you solve my spider puzzle?
Pardon us, fellas.
Ah!
I'm afraid
Yep.
you don't have a leg to stand on.
Stab this asshole. Oops. Bat staff. Okay.
There's just a lot of zip lines in this game, huh?
Yeah.
You come up with a cool mechanic, you know?
I don't even think it's that cool. It's a zip line.
I mean,
This
In
game's got
2012,
magic
it was
in
cool.
it.
I
Yeah,
felt cool
well,
every time I
2013.
used a zipline in this game. Maybe I'm just easily amused.
Give me Dark Souls with skateboards.
oh,
That would be cool.
Yeah, down
Just
down this
kickflip
way
down,
and into the
kickflip down
church.
this, kickflip down that stair set. Ollie off that spider.
Ollie off. That's yeah. Grind. Yeah, it's got grinding. Hey, there you go. There's the
There you go.
mechanic.
Into the church and just sprint through. We don't need to fight any of this.
What's another
door?
skate?
Ooh, 360 nose bone.
If he'll move.
Come on,
please.
grab the ladder.
Yeah,
Oh, it
sometimes
didn't.
he
I
doesn't
pressed the
cooperate.
button, it
It's
didn't-
okay. There's
You-
we're not gonna. Yeah, now we can get up because he's slow.
Okay.
I've seen that happen to speedrunners all the time.
Christ
Yeah,
Dare.
got wedged in there.
No, that's a Bloodborne thing.
And then we
What's
just
the- what
need
are
to
other-
find our way safely down.
Are you D-Rad Goofy?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm
go this way.
hip with the kids. Is what I am.
Oh, okay, that works.
How
Careful.
long
Oh,
until?
hello.
Oh, those
Goofy's
are not.
when you push with the wrong-footed, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what
I
it is.
actually think that's the word for it, but I could be.
Okay, am I
No,
going?
you're
to the
right.
boss room?
Yeah, we're
I'm
going
thinking
into
about
the,
it, 'cause
the
switches
boss
when
room
you-
and
when
just
you're-
kind of
Facing the other way.
run in there and kind of over here, like where that big rock is, and then stop for a second and murder anybody that's followed us.
Yeah, like this guy. Fuck
Welcome
out of
to the murder
here,
farm.
undead Indiana Jones.
If they're backing up, let
Don't
them
like
back
you
up.
anyway. No, they're super weak
Nope.
anyway.
Okay.
They know what they know what they're saying.
We're done
They
with the, we're
associated
done
with
with the
undead
torch.
Indiana Jones.
Take your catalyst back out. We want to interact with the rock.
Yo, you can interact with the rock? What?
Both Havel and regular.
Dang! Oh, I hecked up. I never tried to come back. Oh no. This is gonna be like I need to get back to that old save I've got. I missed some stuff here. Wow.
Dragon memories.
Yo, there's dragon memory. Yo, what?
We're on a timer.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
this
I
is all
know.
new.
Try rear. Okay.
This one I do not remember. There's not. This is like the shortest of them. Is my record.
This seems like just a big open room.
Yeah, like you run around and
that.
collect some items. And then there's like a big dragon corpse, and that'll give you, yeah.
Ancient Dragon Soul.
Oh, yo, that's where you get that. Oh, I want to use that weapon.
Yes, which, hey, if the ancient dragon soul is here in the past, what is that thing sitting up in the dragon shrine?
Oh, I get it now. Oh, I always wondered what.
Doesn't
I
that
can't
seem
believe I missed all
suspicious?
Also, why is the old dragon memory like the dragon's dead though? You know?
Because the it was fed to the spider.
Well, yeah,
That was-
but like,
Is there anything else in here? Maybe there is not.
I'm not.
I don't
seeing
think there is.
anything.
So we can
there's
just
not even
kind
any
of
spider bits.
if you
I'm
maybe
just
try
gonna, I'm just gonna
interacting
keep doing a
with the,
circle around the outside here just to make sure, but
yeah,
'cause we've-
or like
we've,
try
kinda-
interacting with the corpse again, and maybe it'll teleport you out.
here.
But yeah, so the ancient dragon. Well, we should read the soul description before I get into this. This is one of my favorite things in this game. It is weird and cool.
It is like my opinion of this game is shooting up rapidly, knowing that this is a thing I could have done.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and now we are back where we were. Okay, and all the spiders are gone?
Yeah, they'll be back where they spawn because that reloads the zone. Let's read the description real quick, and then there is
I'm going
and then
to
there is
leave
one more
unless
place
I
I
need
would
to do
like us to
something else
go
here.
very quickly.
Do I need to do something here?
No, just let's just
Okay.
read the description. It's the ancient dragon
I'm-
soul.
Well, we need to go to
we
a
can
bonfire.
homeward, sure.
And then I think actually we'll just read that and then we'll save whatever you're thinking of for next time because we are basically right out of time and I want to do the outro.
Okay.
So it's cool. We'll save that as a little thing to look forward to next time.
It'll be the mayonnaise for our sweet chili sauce for the next.
I was
episode.
gonna say the same thing.
Oh, I don't know whether to be flattered or horrified. Oh
You know.
no.
We need to cancel the show.
We go together like mayonnaise and Thai sweet chilies.
Ouch.
That is a phrase that I did not expect to hear this morning when I woke
The
up.
brand is strong like a rotten fish.
All right. Ancient Dragon Soul. Soul of the great ancient dragon that stands magnificently deep within the shrine. This powerful being stands and waits for whoever may visit him. Use the Dragon Soul created by those to create something of worth. Okay. So, not really a whole lot of interest there other than just the realization that the dragon is not who the
What it
dragon
seems
says
to
they
be.
are.
If Dragon Soul, who
Aldia,
was
what
phoned?
have you been doing?
But Aldia's been doing some shit that we know that Aldia potentially is controlling the dragons, and Aldia said last time that he had tried to do what we're doing now and failed. So is it like potentially are we going to cause a bunch of shit to go bad by doing stuff like?
Are we going to be Dragon?
We'll have to. Well, we would have to join the Dragon Covenant to be dragon. But yeah, we can save the other thing.
Listen, the only people that we be dragon are people on Twitter.
Because the other thing is going to a place and having a conversation, and we can do that
Got
at the
'em.
start of the next stream.
Yeah, that'll be a good way to start off next week's episode. So we'll leave it there. But Sparkletone, where can people find you on the internet?
I am on Twitter as @Sparkletone, and I am on the Waypoint Discord quite a lot.
Peregrine?
You can Dragon, Rock the Dragon at twitch.tv/Peregrine38 and Dragon Ball Z at twitter.com/terrificbroth.
And Mo.
Mo_swords with a Z on both of those platforms, and also the Waypoint places.
All right.
would be
And
my
I'm
answers to
Niko.
that question.
That's correct. You did a good job.
You got your Twitter handle right. Proud of you.
I'm your host, Niko. You can find me riding on zip lines because they're cool as shit no matter what Peregrine says.
Yo!
Hanging out over on the Waypoint Discord, and you're welcome to follow me on Twitter at Corey D. Shaw. Special thanks to 2 Mello for graciously allowing us to use his music. You can find the track Old Haunts and everything he does over at 2mellomakes.bandcamp.com. And if you've missed any of our previous episodes, you can find them over on my YouTube at bit.ly/NikoYouTube. We'll be back next week with more Dark Souls 2 right here on twitch.tv/Waypoint Community at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.
Falchion fell!